The feeling me one gaga. Now I want to gaga gaga. So baby go da 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 da. Go to machine. What? What? Go to machine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Q&A. I filmed like so many Q&As and I've never uploaded them, so I was like, you know what? Let me film this Q&A for the last time. So yes, let's just get right into the video, honey. Okay, waste time. So how many kids do you want? Let's just say around 5. I want one set of twins, which have to be girls, and they have to be like my first kids. So yeah, why did you start YouTube? Because I just talk so much, it's ridiculous. Like, I talk too much, you know. So I thought, you know what, let me just start a YouTube channel so I can just talk there. But no, I just I thought, why not? Like, I love makeup, I like beauty, blah blah blah. I like inspiring people in ways that I can, so I figured YouTube is the best platform for me. Are you a makeup artist? No, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a makeup guru. I'm like literally just Benny. What qualities do you look for in a man? Ha! In a man. Okay. Well, of course they have to be honest, understanding. They need to be funny, because I feel like if you cannot make me laugh, like, and when I say laugh, I mean like laugh to the point where I'm like, oh my god, like stop, you're killing me. If you can't do that, I don't know if we can be together. But for the most part, you know, you have to be a God-fearing man. Well, that's not really a quality, never mind. Yeah, just honest, understanding, of course caring, being yeah, just all the basic stuff, you know, basic stuff. Where are you from? I'm from Congo, of course. How tall are you? I'm like 5'4". I'm pretty sure, but I love it. I feel like being closer to the ground is just an amazing thing. Yeah. What's your view on relationships at 18 to 20? My view on relationships at 18 to 20. I would say once you become 18, you're of course legal, and I feel like that's the time where you really like think of your life, like, oh crap, you know, I'm at uni, I'm gonna finish uni like a couple of years, and then after that, what's gonna happen? So I would definitely feel like at 18 or 20, that's when you should really start thinking about what you want, you know, your standards, what you look for, all that kind of stuff. I think you should be a bit more open to the idea of having a relationship, you know, something serious, something that you could build on, work on, as well as just, you know, your studies and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like at that age you should really be thinking about what you want as in a man, aside of just what you want in a man, apart from just, you know, thinking about your career, all that good stuff. So yeah, I feel like at that age you're mature enough to take on a man and a relationship. Yeah, I feel like at that age you're old enough to, like, you know, really think about your life and make these decisions, whether you want a husband or a man or a boyfriend in your life or not. So I guess that's my view. Forget the age you are now, how old would you say you are? That's a good one. Forget the age I am now, I would say, like, I don't know what it is, but I really want to be 21. Like, so I would say I'm 21 because I don't know, I just want to see like how like my life is at 21. Like, am I gonna be any different? Am I gonna be taller? Am I gonna be shorter? Am I gonna be like be able to sing for once? Like, I just want to see like where I'm at. So for sure 21, and by then I'll be like done with the uni. I'll be graduated by then. Like, describe your personality in 3 words. Crazy, annoying, and I'm not even trying to be vain, but I'm not gonna lie, I can be funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. How do you stay motivated? To be honest, I think my religion helps me to stay motivated. I just always remember that, I don't know, just, you know, praying, praying does help me stay motivated, because after I pray I'm just like, I can do this, yes, I can overcome this. And also knowing that I'm not just, what I'm doing is not just for me, but it's also to benefit other people and my future, you know. And by my future I mean like my kids. I want them to be like, my mom is a bomb ass mom, you know. So that does motivate me, and of course my parents. Yeah, yes, that's what motivates me. That's how I stay motivated, basically, just knowing that I can do it. What do you study, and do you plan on pursuing that to uni or getting a job? Oh, well, actually, I study events management and I am in uni. But to be honest, getting a job, I don't think I will. I don't know. I hope I do get a job like with events management, but I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know what I want to do, like, just yet. I know that obviously with the course I'm studying, it's a really big industry, so I know that getting a job, like, it's not going to be that difficult, but I just don't know what job I'm going to do yet. So for now we're just studying. How do you maintain, sorry, damn, what's this thing? How do you maintain your relationship with God? To be honest, I don't know if I'm like the right person to even ask this question, to even answer this question, but I just do what works best for me, I guess. Like, fair enough, people are always like, oh, you need to pray and read your Bible, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But to be honest, I just find ways that work for me. I'm not even gonna lie, I do slack. Like, I slack like really black, like really bad. But you know, for the most part I do try to, because you know, we're on our phones like all the time. There's no one that can be like, I'm hardly on my phone. Like, we're on our phones all the time. So I feel like since I'm on my phone all the time, I shouldn't have an excuse not to be able to at least like read a passage or blah blah blah. So I do download like daily devotions, so at least that would help, you know, to read a little something every morning. At least I know that I'm reading something. Fair enough, you have to fully read your Bible, but I feel like if I'm at least reading my daily devotion, I'm not completely slacking, you know. Also, fair enough, like, we always make up excuses that I didn't have time to pray, blah 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 blah, but I feel like you don't always just have to get on your knees and fully pray. You know, you could just pray wherever you are. So I always try to make sure that even like when I'm on the bus listening to worship, even though I'm listening to worship when I'm on the bus, I'm still praying, you know. That way I know that my mind, my body, my soul is still connected, even though like I'm not home, like on my knees and fully praying. So I guess that's like the way I would, well, fair enough, you have to like fully do the other stuff that you actually have to do, but that's the main thing that I do, just so I can know that I'm not fully slacking. And like, there's so many apps that help you stay connected to God. You know, there's like what's the app that I always use? Sprinkle of Jesus. Yeah, every day it has all these inspirational messages, which is so nice. And also they have like sermons, which is just amazing. So I do listen to some of those sermons. Once in a while. So yeah, and of course I go to church. Yeah, that's how I would probably say I maintain my relationship with God. What advice would you give to younger girls growing up? Oh, I actually made a what I would say to the younger me with a friend of mine, Sharon. Shout out to you, girl. Yeah, so basically most of what I would say to younger girls is basically what I said on the video to the younger me. So yeah, just I don't know what I said, but I said a whole lot of stuff. So I'll probably leave the link to that down below. Just stay focused and motivated, and you know, don't like overthink the fact that, you know, Rebecca, Mary, Sandra, this one is doing left and right, that maybe you should do left and right as well. Like, stay focused on what you want to do and stay true to yourself, because, you know, being young, you can just get lost in trying to be something that you're not, or someone that you're not. So stay true to yourself, listen to your parents, which is of course hard to do, I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I don't, but they know what's best for you. And at the end of the day, you know, they're your parents, so what choice do you have? But yeah, I would definitely say just stay true to yourself. Like, don't focus on what Mary, James, Sandra, Michael, Alex is doing. Do what you want to do, you know? Do you believe in love at first sight? No, nigga. No, I don't. Because I just feel like love is a really deep thing. So if you're just gonna fall in love with someone, like, when you're saying falling in love with someone, like, you're falling in love with not just their personality, not just their looks, like every single flaw and this and that they have. And if you're just gonna, if that's your first time seeing them, how do you even know what their flaws are? How do you even know anything about them apart from what they just told you in that couple of maybe hours or minutes that you've fallen in love with them? So I don't believe in that. Maybe like liking someone in the first sight, you know, fancying them in the first sight, okay, that's a bit normal. But falling in love in the first sight, like, nah, those stuff only happen in the movies, like, for real. If you could be anything you wanted to be, what would it be? I think if I could be anything I wanted to be, I would for sure be a wrestler. Girl, I know it's so random, like, it's really random, but I would be a wrestler, like, you know. Okay, never mind. But I'll be a wrestler. I would also be probably like a spokesperson, like maybe let's say have my own show and be like Wendy Williams, you know what I'm saying? I love this. I don't know, no, not like Wendy Williams, because she talks all by herself, and I feel like that's quite sad. Probably like what's that show called? Is it The Real, or I think it's called The Real? Like, you know how there's all these other ladies and they're just talking. Like, if I could be that, like, I would take that any day. I'd be like, bye uni. I'm going on The Real. Oh gosh, this one's quite long. Okay, on a first date, who do you expect to pay for the meal? The guy, the girl, or the guy? Would you pay for the first meal or expect the guy to pay? Or guys share the bill? Or you guys share the bill? Well, to be honest, like, I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. on the first date, it's more likely that the guy is gonna ask me out. Like, he's gonna be like, "Yo, B, do you wanna go on a date?" Well, you won't say that because I would just be like, but it's most likely he'll ask me on a date. So if you're asking me to leave my house, dress up, take a taxi or a bus, transport myself to the location that we are going to meet for the date, and you expect me to take out, like, fair enough, yeah, because I'm not the type that, like, if I'm gonna go on a date, I'm not the type that's gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna be the type that's like, oh, are you getting it? I would just take out my purse, you know, just in case, because I mean, not everyone thinks the same. Not everyone is like, oh yeah. Not every guy thinks, oh yeah, they should pay on the first date. Maybe he's expecting me to pay, but I'll pay for my part, not for his part, for my part. But then again, if he says, yo, I got it, then I'll be like, all right, cool, I'm not gonna complain. But I'm not gonna go on a date with the full on mind. Well, of course I expect him to pay, but if he doesn't, then that's cool. I would just take out my purse and see what he says. And if he says I've got it, then I'll be like, all right, cool. But I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, he has to pay, because not everyone thinks the same. But I feel like on a first date, the guy should definitely pay, you know. If he's trying to make you come out of your house, put on your makeup, and transport yourself there, he should pay for the meal. It's that simple. How would you say your life is going right now? I feel like my life is just, it's at the point where, like, I feel like I'm really, really becoming like a woman, you know? Like, I can feel the difference, the transformation from baby girl to big girl. But for real, like, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's because, you know, I'm away for uni or what, and I'm like more independent, and like I really need to think over my decisions. Like, every decision or anything that I would do, I really need to think over it. And not even just that, I feel like also my relationship with God, it's also what's like transforming me to be like the young woman that I'm supposed to be. But also, like, you know, I just feel myself, like, sometimes I just think like, whoa, is this my life? But I think it's like a good place, like it's like a decent place, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just tired of studying, you know. In 5 years time, oh, I love these kind of questions. Where do you see yourself? 5 years time. Sorry, I can't count. Hold on. Basically, my birthday's coming up, so let's just say. Ooh, okay. Of course, I've graduated by then for sure. Even if I was to do my master's, I would have graduated. Also, so for sure, I see myself working, getting that money. I don't know where I've been working though, but I definitely know like my YouTube will be popping. Say amen, amen. Hopefully I see myself, you know, with that ring on my finger, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I just see myself at a really, really good place for sure, like for sure. And maybe working on my ministry, you know what I'm saying? Like mainly probably with like youth and stuff like that. I don't know. Hopefully we'll see. But in 5 years time, that's kind of like where I envision myself, you know. How did you come up with your YouTube name? My YouTube name was my Instagram name, She's King, but except it was She's King Asani. So I was just like, I tried to look for other names, but guys, looking for names is an absolute struggle. Like, me and my girl Chelsea, like, we struggled to like figure out what other names she could have named her channel, but the struggle was real. So I was like, you know what, She's King is actually really good, and for the most part I'm not just gonna do beauty, so I didn't want like my channel name to be like beauty focused. Like when people think of, for example, She's King Beauty, they're just like, oh, they're expecting just, well, not just, but mainly beauty videos. And I knew for sure I wasn't just going to do beauty videos. So I thought, you know what, let me just name it ShesKingTalks, because even if I do beauty videos, it's not going to be like, but she's just supposed to be talking, you know. So I guess that's where I kind of found my name. Too much makeup, can you not be natural for at least once? Let me put you in your place. For the most part, I just post what I want you guys to see, whether it's on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Snapchat, or whatever. So for the most part, of course, what I want you guys to see is my bum ass face. Not that I'm trying to say that without makeup I'm gonna be clapped, because I'm not. It's just that if I'm gonna film a video, or if I'm gonna put up a Facebook profile on Instagram thingy, a majority of the time I'm gonna have makeup on. And for the most part, I only wear makeup like 3 out of the 7 days probably, and that's only because I'm doing this. So of course I want my content to be on point, and I want what you guys to see to be on point, for you guys to be like, whoa, this is flicky. So yes, so when you say, can you at least not make up, not put so when you say, can you at least not be natural for once, I'm natural like all the time. Thank you very much. If a guy should propose to you and you're not ready yet to get married, you then say no to his proposal, is the relationship over? No, I don't think the relationship should be over. Like, because I mean, marriage is just a whole other thing. Like with marriage, there's no backing out. Once you're in, you're in. So like it's probably just time, you know, time to really oh my gosh, the door is making like really weird noises. It's just one of those ones, you know, because I feel like girls, we get more pressure than guys, like, not even gonna lie, to be the wife that you have to be. Like, it's more pressure than the guy, I'm not even gonna lie, it's just more pressure. So if the girl says no, it shouldn't be over. It's just maybe she needs time to like really, you know how to take, because you're not just taking care of you, you're also taking care of somebody else for the rest of your life. And that also comes with, you know, at one point it's going to be like kids come into the picture. So the relationship shouldn't be over. Like, I don't think it should be over. I think it's just the girl probably just needs more time to just use more time in it. But then again, people always say relationship is kind of just the same as getting married, but it's actually not, because with relationship you can just back out whenever you feel like it. Well, not whenever you feel like it, but you can easily back out. But with marriage, it's just a whole like, it's a serious thing. Or maybe it's just that she wanted to like, or maybe it's just that you just feel like you know the person, but you want to get to know them like even more. So yeah, the relationship, it should probably like make you guys stronger, so you guys can work harder to getting married. Yeah. How did you start your natural hair journey, and what do you think of it now? My natural hair journey, how did I start it? Well, it was actually last year. I think it was June or something. June or July. Wait, was it? No. I started it in April, but I didn't actually cut my hair until like June or July. So I started in April. I was just tired of relaxing. I was like, you know what? Let me just stop relaxing. And I thought it would be like so easy, like you just stop relaxing and that's it. But yeah, I stopped relaxing, and it was okay. And then I remember I took out my hair, and my hair was just damaged. Like I don't know, it wasn't like damaged. I could have still like, you know, done something about it, but I just thought, you know what, I'm not really too fussed about cutting my hair. So I just cut my hair, and it was like so short to the point where like I couldn't tie my hair. Like even the ones like right here, I couldn't tie it. Like it was. But then I was getting my hair done, so because I had braids in, I think before I cut it. Yeah, I think I had braids in before I cut it. So just imagine how my braids, like how my thing is tied up so high. I just cut. Well, my sister cut it for me, and she just cut, and I was thinking, okay, it's not gonna be that bad. And then I didn't really know much about, you know, natural hair, blah 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 blah. And then I got my braids done, and then that's when I was taking it actually serious. I was like, oh my gosh, I literally cut my hair. And that's when I was starting to take it serious. And then I done my research, you know, YouTube, blah blah blah, the big chop, all that stuff. And then I was like, oh, this thing shouldn't be that bad. But guys, the patience, oh my gosh, I didn't know like you had to be that patient. Like I honestly, I didn't regret it, because I thought, I just knew like I knew how I wanted my hair to be, because my hair was so thin. Like it was really really thin. It didn't really have much volume, especially like the end. Like I just knew where I wanted, like how I wanted my hair to be. And of course, I wanted my hair to be a certain type of way. I had to sacrifice. So then I just bought a few, you know, products. I didn't go like all out on the products. I just knew exactly what would work. I knew for sure this would work. So I just bought like hair conditioning, leave-in conditioner, and coconut oil, and like black castor oil, you know, all the basic stuff. Sorry, all the basic stuff. And I didn't really have like every routine, but I just worked on my hair, you know. I made sure like, you know, I was taking care of it, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. Shea moisture, blah. And then I was surprised that the way my hair grew in just 1 year. Like I don't know, because I told myself I'm gonna keep my hair natural for at least 5 years, or maybe until the day of my wedding day. I don't know why, but you know, maybe by then I'll start relaxing. But I doubt I'll relax it. I'll probably just have a blow dry, blow out, blow dry, blow out, straighten it. I don't know, but I'm probably not gonna relax it ever. But yeah, so then I just like, it was hard because you have to figure out what hairstyle can you do with your hair when it's natural. Like, it's just hard. Like the first few months, so that's why I just put my hair in braids all the time. My hair was just in braids. But now my hair is at a good stage where like I could wear it just out, just like that. Being natural is just amazing. Like guys, it's just amazing. The things that you can do with your hair, you're just thinking, why do I even need relaxer? So yeah, in just 1 year where I couldn't even tie it, my hair is like already here, which is mad, because I pulled it down and I seen my hair was at my collarbone, guys. I don't think you understand. So when like, now I understand, whenever people are like, oh, not with my hair, I get them. So yeah, if you want to go natural, go for it. Go for it. Finding hairstyles is kind of hard. Not finding hairstyles, but trying to, you know, do your hair, especially if you're used to like having your hair down all the time. I wasn't used to that. My hair was always up anyways. So but yeah, all for this video. That was amazing. It was so fun to film. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below. Ask me any questions at all. If you have any questions, be free to ask me. Follow me on all my social medias. Well, I mainly use Snapchat and Instagram, so yeah. Yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up, share it to all your family and friends, even the ones back home. Yeah, and leave suggestions, you know, to what you guys want to see from me, and I'll be sure to do it. Also, I'm sorry if this video is long, and if I don't really upload these few weeks, because it's a Christmas break. Just understand that it's Christmas time, so it's family time. Yeah, See you guys in my next video. Bye.